So let's talk for a minute about mobile search. There's a lot of different ways that you can work on increasing your search rank when people search on a mobile device. If I search a keyword on my laptop and then I search that keyword on my mobile device, I get completely different results. Because when I search on a mobile device, Google has GPS information. And so they're going to always try to serve me local results on a mobile device. Whereas on a stationary device, they don't have that GPS information. So they can't serve local search as effectively. One of the ways that you can search engine optimize a site for local is by adding information on your site about the area in which you compete, about your geography. So here you can see my website. This is a website about the services that I offer as a social media consultant, strategist, digital strategist, and trainer. And I've actually got a section on the site which is about LA. I'm from LA, I love LA, and I love to share my knowledge of LA with other people. So I figured rather than have to have that conversation over and over again with people about my favorite places, why not just create a section of my website? I've got the best dive restaurants in LA, the best nice restaurants in LA, the best places to launch, the best places to play golf. I even have a bunch of different itineraries of the coolest things to see. I'm not talking about Disneyland and stuff everyone knows about. I'm talking about an Angelino's inside perspective of the cool things to do and see. So I created these pages. I've got maps on there. I was featured in a podcast called The Amateur Traveler about LA, a two-part episode. And I've embedded a link to that in the page as well, so you can listen to the podcast. And I've started to actually get inbound links for keyword things to do in Los Angeles and other Los Angeles-oriented anchor text terms. So what that says to Google is not only is this site influential for social media training, but it also has all this great information about Los Angeles. So now when you search social media training Los Angeles, social media consultant Los Angeles, I'm more likely to come up first because not only do I have the relevant content for social media oriented terms, but also for local terms. So having a local section on your website is a great way to start emerging in local search. The other thing you can do, particularly if you're like a national brand whose products and services are sold nationwide, is you can create different pages on your site that are localized, right? A lot of organizations make the mistake of having a brand website at one domain and then having all these different microsites for their local. But what happens is they get some inbound links to the local sites, they get some inbound links to the national sites, so they're basically bleeding link rank because they're not taking it all to one domain. The much smarter approach is to have everything at one domain, then have local pages at that one domain, bring the links into that, and stack the chips against one domain instead of a bunch of domains. Another way that you can optimize your site for mobile is by registering your business on Google Places. You go to Google Places, you put in an address, they'll send a postcard to that address with a unique number on it. You put the number back into Google Places and you claim that location on Google Places. Bing has a similar service, so you should do it on Bing Local as well. You should definitely go to Foursquare for Business and make sure you're set up there as well so that people can check into you there. There's also a paid service called Localese. And Localese will allow you to register your site there, and then they'll register you on a bunch of other local directories that will help you to elevate in mobile search rank as well. And the other thing you want to do is on the HTML of your site, that any page that you're localizing for mobile search, you want to geotag it with certain HTML tags. And if you go to the supplemental resources for this class, there's a page on geotagging so you can get some more information for what that looks like. Now, a lot of people will search mobile businesses on Yelp as well. And often they'll filter those results either by a radius, a mile radius, or by hours of operation. So you might actually consider extending your hours of operation to either open earlier or close later so that when people search Yelp, they find you. Now, mobile search volume is growing exponentially. In 2009, there were around 1 billion monthly searches being made for mobile devices. Today, that number has more than tripled to nearly 3.5 billion mobile searches per month. Already, 80% of mobile searchers research purchasing decisions within a 10 to 20 mile radius of their location. So if you think the future of the web is all about mobile apps, think again. The #1 access method for local information is the mobile web browser, right? But with the use of maps and apps on the rise for mobile search and the growing importance of mobile as a channel, where will tomorrow's mobile search war be fought? Who will the winners be? And where are the opportunities for disruption? Included in this course is an exclusive 2-part audio recording of a discussion between me and Rich Devine, who specializes in mobile search. Part 1 covers how mobile search is different from web search, mobile search site and social optimization, the difference between mobile local and hyperlocal search, how universal search impacts SEO strategy, optimizing for Yelp filtering criteria, Ford's mobile search strategy, which focuses on increasing the search rank of all its dealers in local markets for buyer-oriented keywords while optimizing their site, their brand site, for research-oriented keywords. And then part 2 covers mobile marketing campaigns for impulse purchases versus considered purchases, using Google Webmaster Tools to localize sections and pages of your site, designing websites for the mobile user, how to convert websites designed for computers to work for mobile devices, mobile browsers versus mobile apps, and how to decide which one is right for you, user agent detection and mobile agent detection, WordPress themes like Themedy and Thesis to convert your website into mobile, and microformats and H-cards for geo-segmenting different pages on the same site. You'll even learn how to monetize micro-conversions. So don't miss out on this terrific content. Make sure that you download those different audio resources and listen to them.